the weather this time of year in the South? Perfect. Fall football weather. And we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today, it's a Week 9 matchup. We are all set to go, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Atlanta Falcons. The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive will begin at the 25. Throwing first play is Ritter. And complete to Drake London. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's a good start to the ball game. Maybe a little bit of a tone setter offensively. They come out throwing right away, and it's an early completion and a quick first down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw, Ritter. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and it'll be second and a couple. The Falcons at 6-2 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And they were able to tough it out last week, a close one-score game. And those are the kind of wins that pull you together as a team because everyone gains confidence, and they feel like they can continue to get better.
A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And yet again, he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. Great job by this Vikings defense. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Well, that kind of hit will certainly fire up your team both on the field and on the sideline. Tackles for lost yardage, they're always welcome.
A 4-receiver set here, 3rd and 5. Ritter to throw it. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back for the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 15 yards there for number 15.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You look at this defense for the Vikings. They played extremely well last week in that win over the Packers.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
Go ahead.
Following the interception, Cousins going for the deep ball. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Touchdown, Vikings. Kene Nwangu, his 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. They've got to be thrilled on the road right now. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, and quickly trying to make it 14-0.
Yeah, and mentioned it already. On the road, to be able to go into someone else's house and establish a start like that, obviously your confidence rises in a big way, and you're putting some doubt in their minds.
York now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Patterson not going to return this. It'll come out to the 25. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. The Vikings after him, and they get there for the sack. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Looking to throw it here. Ritter. Open man is Kyle Pitts, his tight end. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, you don't give up big chunks of yardage after.
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down. And Daniil Hunter, he's the one who gets in there and brings him down to the ground. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
Fielded just inside the 20. A big kick there. We'll call it 56 yards on the punt. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Bring up 48. Gone.
Addison will go in motion left. A first down throw for Cousins. And that's caught inside the 35.
All right, now here we go.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. First down. Here's Cousins. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. He was trying to find Justin Jefferson there. And it's 2nd down. You talk about this Falcon defense. They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
That was a nice play right there, but overall this season, it's been an absolute disaster. A total lack of communication on the back end. They need a leader who can put this team this unit on his shoulder pads and carry him to the right spots.
And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, it's Cousins.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender. But you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
York able to send this one through.
And that'll make this 17-0 here in the opening quarter.
So a great first quarter continues here as they add on to that lead.
And Brandon, I think it sets up what's going to be an important drive because it's now 17-0. So the other guys, they got to figure out something quick before this game gets away from them.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still no points on the scoreboard. You're coming off of the 3-and-out. They're just looking for anything to grab onto right now, aren't they?
I'm wondering if someone's going to take charge in the huddle. You know, we always look to the quarterback, but sometimes it's another player on the team, a star, a veteran, someone with some excitement and energy. It's like, all right, guys, let's shake things up and let's go because they still have an opportunity to make things happen.
Shake it off.
Smash, Brad.
Ritter back to throw.
Forced out to his left. Looking left sideline, incomplete.
Partner, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
Ritter throwing on 3rd down.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride.
And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
A 4 receiver set here on 3rd down. They're going to spread the field and make you play sideline to sideline, make you defend every blade of grass. Good spacing there offensively as they get the completion and the first down.
First down, here's Ritter.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
That's what you're going to need to do against those big receivers. You got to get in there and get physical with them. That time he got in close, got in tight, and knocked the ball away.
2nd down and a run by Robinson.
And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
This defense for the Vikings, they played extremely well last week in that win over Green Bay.
And as in any game, takeaways are always a big key. They're always discussed on defense. There's an emphasis there. And they came away with 3 interceptions in that game.
Ritter. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
Ritter looking to throw here on 4th.
Going up top for Miller. That's caught inside the 20. 4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. 17-0 our score after 1.
Here we go.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Back to the ground with Robinson.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Ritter from the gun. Throw over the middle, going to be caught here by Pitts. And the Falcons are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they haven't panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
Algier is into the end zone. It's a Falcons touchdown.
Well, this had not been the greatest of first halves to this point. They've been pretty well dominated in all phases of the game, so this was an important drive just to show they could move the football and finish. And now they're on the board here on the touchdown run.
Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. And it's 17-7. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Kene Nwagu now out of his end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me,
all right, rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Richie Graham. And they'll spot him at the 3-yard line. Quite a turn of events. This is first and goal from the 3.
Check right.
They'll run here with Algier. And he will take it in for a Falcon touchdown. Tyler Algier, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Falcons have cut it back within a score. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Yeah, some might have returned that one. Down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Working out of the gun, Cousins. And he's got this to Jefferson. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
Hey, no, he's easy. Listen to me.
Addison will go in motion left. Cousins now to throw on first down. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 5.
Hey, receiver. Good route here. Gun.
Here's Cousins. That'll be complete to the running back, Nwangu. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. the middle, Nwangu. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. Cousins here going to change the play. Back to throw now on first down. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
Yellow, yellow, yellow. Black, black. First. Hey, carry. We're going.
Now Cousins. Catch is made by Hawkinson, the tight end. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. Now they'll change things up. On first down, they'll run with Nwangu. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another run now for Nwangu. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Kene Nwangu with touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Vikings are able to stretch out their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And Patterson will not return it. It comes out to the 25.
Ready.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. A little bit of flip the script. Quarter 1, they struggled. Quarter 2 here, they put things together. And I guess sometimes, Charles, you just come out and you have to get your feet underneath you in a ball game, right?
That's exactly right, because every now and then you don't come out of the gate as fast or as strong as you want to. Sometimes you have to ramp up into it or take a few hits along the way and figure it out. And that's what they've done so far. Slow start, but now they're starting to put it together.
10 cycles.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. They need 2. Here's 3rd down. Ritter now. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game, because that was his longest run of this contest.
Black Ultra.
Ritter will set up to throw it. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
And when you've thrown as many interceptions as he has in this one, you definitely start getting a little hesitant to throw the ball out wide, because that's prime pick 6 territory. That time, he made sure the only guy who was going to catch it was sitting in the 3rd row.
Ritter here on 3rd and 2. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Falcons first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And they will get the first down here as they move into field goal range as well, inside the 25. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. 1st and 10 here. You know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Another throw coming up here for Ritter. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. They'll run with Patterson. And, boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts, as it comes with 22 seconds to go here in half number one.
Got it.
The offense here not budging. They're going to fight for it on 4th and inches. Back to throw, Ritter. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as he pushes forward for a couple on 4th and inches. They only got a couple, but a couple is all that they needed as they convert on 4th. Ritter looking to throw on 1st and 10. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by a Caleb Evans. And the Vikings are going to get the football here at their own 23.
And when a team advances as far as they did, got over the 50-yard line, don't you think that drive deserved a better ending? I think he needs to get with his coaches on the sidelines, make some immediate adjustments, and that's what you do. You don't wait. You do it from series to series, because drives like that end with a turnover, that's multiple times they picked him off already in this opening half.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 8 seconds on the clock, really not a lot of time to try to put anything together. Following the interception, Cousins. They've got his man complete. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. With a fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. Cousins and the Vikings with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Black. Leave it. Bring up 48.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Addison will go in motion left.
Wide.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Completes this to Addison out left. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. Straight ahead, here's Nwangu. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. The offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3.
Hey, no, easy. Listen to me.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. Ritter on 1st and 10. It's caught on the right side by Robinson. And now they're in the hurry-up.
Strike, black, chop. Steal, black.
Here's Ritter. And this one incomplete. Oh, he couldn't hang on to it in the end zone, and that's one that'll haunt you. And now it brings up third down. They have not gotten him going at all. Tried to spark something there with a longer throw, unable to complete it.
But you have to keep trying. He's one of their best playmakers. No matter what it says on the scoreboard, you're always trying to get him the football.
Ritter throwing on third down. Rolling to his left. That is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 31 yards. And the Falcons have got it back to within a score. Now Younghoe Koo for the extra point. It's up and good, and this now becomes a 24-21 ball game. Following the touchdown, here's Koo to kick off. Nwangu now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. A first down throw for Cousins. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. Just like that, out in danger and up past the 40 now for 1st and 10. Cousins now. Now throw right side here, going to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
On the give is Nwangu. And he'll be stopped at the 46. Gain of 3. And quickly they get to the line. On third down, Cousins. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 50 catches for him now on the year, and he's got a first down.
Two. Hey, bring up 48. Yellow. Hey, we're good. Black. Leave it. Bring up 48.
They just do get the playoff. Now Cousins. Another one on this play for Justin Jefferson. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
Handoff here to Nwangu. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Cousins sees something. He's going to change this around. Addison hauls it in. And now off to the races down the right side. And he will have a Vikings first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. On the run is Nwangu. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. He's hit pay dirt a lot this year, but not that time.
Yeah, I'm tracking right there with you. You're exactly right. He's found the end zone plenty of times. No way I can find any fault with the call. He may not have scored there, but of course you're going to give it to him.
They'll go right back to Nwangu. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
I'll tell you what, this defense hasn't played its best, but they're still right in this football game. If they keep making plays just like that, they're going to give their offense a chance.
two. Quiet. Hey, no, easy. Listen to me.
In motion left goes Smith. Cousins from the gun on third. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to make it 4th down. Cade York on now for the field goal. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. York able to send this one through. And high fives for that one as that drive ends in 3. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this third quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the second half and take over.
The Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line.
Ready.
Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Ritter back to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker Kyle Van Noy. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Two.
That's caught at the 1.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive.
Green Jack.
Here's Ritter after that pick 6. Buying time to his left. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down, but to no avail as time will expire on this third quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th.
Here we go. Set.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Ritter to throw it. Over the middle, caught by London. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
1st and 10.
Now Ritter to throw on 1st down. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
On 1st down, Ritter. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they're in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. Give that sack to Harrison Phillips, the big man. Ritter and the Falcons need an answer, and a big play here on 3rd and long following the sack. He'll look to throw.
Flush to his right. They'll wind up with 17 on that one, but they're still a bit short here for fourth.
Right,
17 yards. It's fourth down.
ready, ready.
They'll go. It's Patterson. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on fourth down.
If he writes a book in the offseason, he ought to title it Undaunted.
Ready,
because where he is on the field, back on his own side, and goes for it, and gets it. Again,
Ritter cannot escape, and they bring him down.
Cheetah.
And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
52 blaster.
A big loss on the play. Brings up second
Red,
down.
yellow. Set.
Second down throw coming for Ritter. And he will slide down with a good gain. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable third down.
Edo blue.
Back to throw, Ritter. Escaping the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last two plays.
it hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
Steps away to his left. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with two straight incompletions.
Yeah, apparently this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying, no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him one more time.
Ritter will set up to throw it. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14.
A gain of 7. It's
Fourth down, big play. Here's Ritter. Dancing to his left. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the 5 here as he's out at the 6. Well, certainly not how they drew it up. A fourth down gamble turns into a fourth down scramble, but all is well. First down.
Ready.
Ritter now. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Mekhi Blackman's got it. And the Vikings are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. Well, there's two sides to this coin. I mean, on one side, 5 interceptions now thrown for him. That's tough. But, man, this defense, they have been ball hawking and impressive. But, Charles, let's flip it back over. If you're coaching a quarterback that's struggling this much at this stage of the game, do you maybe try to get him out?
I would think about it, and I think about it awfully hard, but also you might want to look into his eyes, see what he has. He might be one of those players that you don't want to affect his confidence by actually pulling him out of the game. So you have to know your player. You have to know the situation.
A big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Throwing, Cousins. Catch is made by Hockenson, the tight end. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
It's a pickup of 6.
Hey, Steamer.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Good route here.
At the 50-yard line.
Yellow. Gun.
Cousins now from the 50. And that's dropped underneath to Nwangu. And he'll be brought down at the 45-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Hey, can. Gun. Yellow.
On 1st and 10, Cousins. Smith catches left side. So the completion good for just 3. And it's 2nd down. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Black.
42-yard
Leave it. Bring up 48. Through. Two.
Cousins here to throw. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit, and it forced an incompletion.
Now Cousins going to change it up. Here's Nwangu. And he'll take it inside the 40 to the 39-yard line. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to fourth down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive. And once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And that will extend their lead even further. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice one for them. They forced the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own 26-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Ritter. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, this defense has been physical all game long, and it certainly looks like they're not going to back off and make things any easier. They want to keep making life miserable for the receivers all the way to the end.
Meanwhile, Ritter's throw into the hands of Pitts here. And he'll be brought down after a gain of about 9, and compounding things, it's now 3rd down as well. Able to find Patterson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. What a performance. All those points put on the board. And Charles, it wasn't just by the offense. The defense put some points on the board as well. They were solid today.
Yeah, it was a complete effort to secure the win, and both sides of the ball made big plays. But how demoralizing is it when the opposing defense can take one all the way back against you? And that was the case here. That really sparked them to victory.
So for Minnesota, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, the loss will drop them to 6-3 now on the year. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So that'll just about do it for Charles.